Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I'll be reading on what is going to happen to MAGA when Daddy's gone. One of my viewers asked that question, and I think it's a great question because I'm going to look at mainly the Republican MAGA in power, but I'll also ask after about MAGA in general. So I'm using the Zammer Twins Oracle. It's a new Oracle deck that I have by Deviant Moon. This one came out first. Punishment. That's funny. What is going to happen when Daddy's gone? So these people that think they're going to be pardoned, what will happen, actually, what's going to happen when Krampus is gone? Oh, separation. And yeah, things are going to fall apart a little bit, I think. And Bleme? Blemier? I'm not sure how to say it, but it's Bleme or Blemier. But he looks like a great fellow, doesn't he? Is that what's going to happen to them? Let's look at the Trionfi Della Luna deck, the tarot deck. Let's take out what's going to happen to MAGA when Krampus is gone. What happens to their pardons? Ooh, 8 of Wands. Serious events are going to happen, that's for sure. Something quick, something fast. Show me MAGA when Krampus is gone. The Hanged Man is crossing them. Tribunal, perhaps? Oh, this jumped out. The Knight of Wands is at the base of the reading. That's interesting. Knight of Wands. What's going to happen to MAGA when the king is gone? The thrill is gone. Strength card. That's in the current situation. So yeah, they're feeling all powerful right now. But what happens when the king is dead? Allegedly, don't come from me. 7 of Coins is in the overarching energy. Then we have in the near future, what they have to go through. The King of Wands. That's it. Oh, could that be Shady Vance? That's probably shady. Oh, who is what? Who's a great disappointment to them? Okay. I can't laugh too much because people get upset when I laugh. 5 of Wands. Like I care. 5 of Wands is in the environment. Oh, the Tower card. Things come crashing down for them. Couldn't happen to a better group of idiots. These are cracking, these cards. And the Knight of Swords. Dun, da, da, da. Justice is rushing in. Let's go down to the table. So do not despair. There will be punishment for these MAGA Republican leaders. So we have the punishment card, and you can see she's not holding back. So this card flew out of the deck. So there will be punishment for them. Do not worry. And we have the separation of this group. So they're gonna flee. They'll be broken up. They will be held accounted to all the horrible things that they allowed Krampus to do. So the Blemier, I looked it up, it's Blemier. And the Blemier, I'm going to call the Republicans, the MAGA Republicans, this now. They're the Blemmies, the Blemier. They have no head. They have mouth. They have the whole face on their chest. So it's that sort of proud, boisterous, angry, diabolical, really, and coming after people with their big club attitude. You know, they're just the Neanderthal type. So I think the Blemmies, we should call them. Now, what happens when Krampus is gone? They flee. They absolutely flee. They're going to be attacked from all sides because this is a card, the Eight of Wands, that is about things coming at, projectiles coming at you. It's about headline news. So they are going to see their demise. And this is a card of quickness. Things happen really fast. And they are hung out to dry. This is, the Hangman is crossing them. They're going to be hung out tribunal style, I feel. And I feel like this card, the Knight of Wands, are going to be the people, just the American people wanting to go after them, wanting them to be held accountable for everything they've done. And we want it to be public in the public square, and we want announcements made. We want this to be a spectacle, as it should be. Now, right now, they're feeling all their strength. They feel that the American people are just the peasants. They're above us. They're above the law. And they think everything's going their way for the most part. Some of them might be questioning things, but that is going to make them double down even more, just like Krampus. So we have the Seven of Coins here. They're going to be looking at their money. And I also see Pentacles as votes. So a lot of them are looking at their votes now, their constituency, and going, this might not be so great for me. So we've already seen a lot of the dispersion starting to happen. The Marjorie Taylor Greens, the other people getting out of there quickly. But they're also looking at, I'm going to have to make money after this. And the King of Wands. So I think they have hope in Shady Vance, that they'll be able to work with him or under him and maybe get their constituents back. But don't you all highly doubt that will happen? I do. The Five of Cups here. They're going to be lost. They're going to be sad. They're going to be moping, sulking, that they have to, they really, if they want any kind of career or anything left, they're going to have to do a mea culpa style thing. And you're going to start to see that, you know, like Marjorie and those other MAGAs that are now starting to fight back. And there's going to be a fight, all right, with the Five of Wands here. They're fighting amongst each other now. They're coming out against Krampus. And it's going to happen in a big way. This is their future. The Tower card. Everything has been out in the open. All their abuse of power. The Congress, how they haven't used their right to check the power of the presidency. They're going to fall. They're going to crash. All of them. And I'm sure of this with this as the Justice card, a form of justice. The Knight of Swords is going after justice. We're all going to be coming after them. So they better jump ship now. they better look at themselves, what they've done. Never think that Shady Vance is going to lead anything. In fact, I want to take a few cards out from my Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle. Just show me, do I have them right side up? Show me Shady Vance. Will he have any kind of power? Will he get anywhere in his future position when Krampus is gone? They're going to follow him. Will this work for them? Will Shady work for the Blemmies? He's just a puppet. Get out your voodoo dolls. Start working on JD, which is he's just their puppet, the next puppet. He has no morals. He flies whichever way the wind blows. There's going to be someone new coming out. This is a growth card, and it's the acorn. So new growth will come out of the woodwork. You're going to see people trying to, besides the Marco Rubio sort of people, there's going to be others coming out to destroy him. So there's going to be a new growth around this guy of hatred, I think. Ooh, the fetus. Yeah, there's a lot of growth here with them surrounding around Shady. But I don't think it's really going to work because he's just a puppet. He's going to hang his own self. JD Vance. We're going to have to sage ourselves after he's in office. They're going to have to sage themselves. They're going to try to clean it up, you know. Let's sage the place. The bell has been rung, though. We all know who JD is. We all know he's got no morals, no substance, no ideas. And the key, we're opening up new doors. We want different people. So they could try to hang on to Shady as hard as they want. I don't think MAGA followers will be with him at any time. I really don't think they follow him. He's got no riz, as the kids say. Let's now look at, let me clean the table up. Okay, so I shuffled up the cards again. Let's look at MAGA Americans, the regular MAGA folk. What will happen to them when Krampus has gone? When the glutton is gone. That's perfect. When the glutton is gone, how will they react? How are they going to react? MAGA Americans, what's going to happen when gluttonous Krampus has taken his last bite of McDonald's? Oh, melancholy. Yeah, they're going to be very sad. They're going to be sad. It's not going to work out that well for them. And then, ooh, bedfellows. This is an interesting card. Can I show this? They have interesting bedfellows that they have to come to terms with. What they empowered. Who they empowered. What he did. Show me regular Trumpsters. We have the Ace of Cups jumped out, and we have the Hierophant. Oh, they're going to be asking for forgiveness, I think. I think so. We know how obstinate they are, though. We know the major cult followers. I don't think you'll ever get them to change. But what about just the typical Americans that just voted for their taxes? You know, had no compassion or empathy that Krampus was going to destroy America. and, you know, people's lives, innocent people, immigrants. So we have the Two of Swords, a big decision. Yeah, I think they're looking at themselves. Probably now they're looking at themselves going, what did we do? I'm sure a lot of them, after the horrible death of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle, and what Krampus said about them, and I'm still trying to recover from it. I didn't want to bring it up, but I think that's going to be a big issue. A lot of them got mad at him. I did shuffle these cards a lot. The Five of Cups. They're going to be super sad when he's gone. And there's no fun for them anymore. The Moon card, still in darkness as the overarching energy. That's not good. Their worst instincts come out, I think. Then we have the Five of Swords, the abuse of power. Maybe they actually wake up and see that. Oh, a lot of the same cards. This one just jumped out, the Temperance card. So they're going to have to do some kind of transformative introspection on themselves. Will they realize? Wow, a lot of the same cards came out as a different reading. Six of Swords. They want to move away from the troubled times that we're having. Show me the MAGA. Regular MAGA Americans. What's going to happen when Krampus dies? Six of Coins. Well, they're going to be looking for handouts, that's for sure, because they're going to be poor after this. Will they look to Shady Vance? He comes out again. So maybe they really are never going to ever follow any Democratic leader. Let's go down to the table. Well, I think some of them are waking up now. Many are starting to see the ridiculous gluttony of Krampus, and they're sad over it because this was their leader, and they see him not doing the things he said he was going to do. They see that he just keeps filling his pockets. They're aware of it. And I think they realize the strange bedfellows with this card. They've realized they've been in bed with the devil the whole time. And look at the monster here at the bottom, this grotesque thing. So they're going to have to come to their senses. They see what's happening. They realize they've made a deal with the devil. A lot of them are going to feel very hurt inside, very, depressed when he dies, and feel like their dream never happened. They had a few good times owning the libtards and whatnot, but for the most part, they're going to see that it didn't work out for them. He's gone, it's sad for them. It's a very emotional time when he leaves with the Ace of Cups here. And, the religious thing is going to happen with him, a big memorial type of situation. But I also think this is about government. And once he's gone, I don't know that they see J.D. Vance in the same way, that the government will really be there to help them. So they're going to have to make an extreme turnaround, either follow J.D. or totally cut off. So it's a big decision for them to make. Again, there's going to be so much depression and sadness. It's unbelievable how much sadness there is in this deck. And with the Moon card, they're going to really feel left out in the cold. They're going to feel lost in a very dark time, not knowing who to turn to, which way to go. And they're going to be aware of all the abuse of power with the Five of Swords. They're really going to, I think, understand it finally, that they've been lied to. But will that ever stop them? I don't know. They reach some kind of balance in their lives eventually over this. They want to move out of the trouble. They're going to find that their finances are really, that they have no job. They've lost so much money. They've lost businesses. So they want the troubles to be over. Now, this is a little concerning to me that the J.D. Vance card came out again here. So let me just take out 3 more cards. Are they going to be going for J.D. Vance? Will they be conned to go with Shady? Queen of Coins. Well, if he can help them get money, they're going to want security, money. They're going to want some stability. And they really feel hung out to dry. So do they go and run to him? It's like Shady's going to have to give them money. He's going to have to give them that check that Krampus promised them. So if he promises some kind of relief, financial relief, they'll get on board with him a little bit. Let me just ask 3 more questions, 3 more cards. Will they eventually not vote for him, though? Will they not vote for him in 2028? Well, he has strength in 2028 if he does run. Sorry about the neighbor's dog barking. The Lovers, they have to get on board with someone who feels strong, though. I don't ever see J.D. Vance as strong. And putting someone in the White House, the 4 of Wands. They really need somebody that they can connect with in the White House. They need a strong person. I don't see J.D. as strong. Who would be the strong person? Things are going to really change with the 10 of, the Wheel of Fortune. They're going to see huge changes. And a Queen of Swords. It will never be a woman, but the 8 of Wands. Ooh, could that be Marjorie? She's a Queen of Swords. They might run with Marjorie. So I don't know that Shady has a real good future. Actually, Marge would be, look at the blonde woman. They go with the blonde woman. That's her, and this is her. Both cards can represent Gemini, and they want money, they want power, they want to get back and be secure and have their businesses and everything. They want that balance again. So will they go with Shady? I'm not so sure. Maybe in the beginning. Maybe if he, if Krampus, leaves, maybe they do go with him initially. But in 28, I think they're going to be looking at Marge. So just be aware of that. I'll check back into it. I don't like to read a whole year out. Sometimes your predictions can be years away, even with the cards. But I'd rather not read on the elections just yet. I mean, we are getting closer, so I will be reading on them over this next year. So just know that right now, things are not going to, they're going to be really unhappy when he goes. And they're also going to see all the abuse of power here with the gluttony card. And they're really going to be sorry that they didn't actually get what they wanted out of their Krampus deal. So please hit the subscribe if you haven't. Please give me a like, share the video, give me a hype if you can. All the good things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.